Good day everyone. So my name is Clara and I'm a student of University of Surabaya in the Faculty of Psychology. So in this occasion, I would like to give you a brief explanation about a review I made on 6 articles on the effect of mindfulness on psychological well-being. So one of the greatest desire human has is to be happy. And happiness correlates very greatly with psychological well-being. If you want to know what is the psychological well-being and what is the mindfulness, you can read it in my review later. But according to many researches, mindfulness actually affects psychological well-being greatly, which means if you want to be more happy, you can try practicing mindfulness. So I would like to skip to the results I have that I found very interesting. So there are actually 2 points here, which is the correlation between mindfulness and age and mindfulness and character. So firstly, between mindfulness and age. From those researches, they actually pinpoint that mindfulness actually affects the psychological well-being of someone differently with different kind of age. For example, elders, university students, and adolescents, as you can see from those results, the dimension of the psychological well-being that is affected by those mindfulness is different, which is why we can conclude that age actually has a kind of role in how mindfulness affects psychological well-being. Of course, further research is needed in this, which is one of the limitations of my review, because I cannot conclude of why it affects. And the second point is how mindfulness actually affects psychological well-being. So, mindfulness affects psychological well-being because mindfulness can develop character and perceptions in individual, which later in my review you can see on how different kind of dimensions of mindfulness can affect different characters in individual and end up affecting their psychological well-being. So I will skip this part and just go to the conclusions and limitations. So we can conclude that mindfulness actually plays a role in affecting your psychological well-being. So you can try if you want to be more happy, you want to be more satisfied in your life, you can try this practice. And of course, it affects by making your character and perceptions develop. However, there are many limitations in my review because I need further search on how mindfulness and cultures might affect each other, which is not in those research, they're not mentioned in those research that I reviewed before. And there's needed a further research on how mindfulness affect age. So that's all I want to say for this. And for further information, you can read on my review. Thank you for your attention.